Belmont Guineas. The 3-year-olds are right to run. They're off and racing. And the first to get going is Summer Fling. Castle Road got out, though, very quickly. So did Land Franco in the early stages. Hot and High is going to go back better than midfield, and Pony Up is driving around the outside and looking to sit outside the stablemate, who's very keen in front. Castle Road. Prince of Darla is up there riding the speed early. Getting further back into the field here on the outside is Westbound. A length and a half to Linchpin. Over on the inside is Herald. Western Ace with those. A length away Ladies Pro. Pushing up on the inside like clockwork. But she is in the back half with 1,000 metres still to run. And they're followed by Fiery Spark, Spellborn, Vatican Storm. The stablemates well back at this particular stage. And last of all, Peaceful Ruler. It's a strung out affair, 7.50 to go in the Belmont Guineas. Castle Road leading the way from the stablemate Pony Up, and they're running it very strongly. A length and a half to Prince of Darla, being heeled along at the 600. A Summer Fling on the fence running fourth. A length and a half to Land Franco, who's had a good run throughout. Then Westbound. Hot and High is in the middle and about to get going for Fiore. Herald down on her inside, and they're being followed by Like Clockwork, who got a beautiful inside run when they turned for home. Followed further back by Linchpin. 250 to go. Prince of Darla hits the front. Here comes Hot and High. She's starting to accelerate. Prince of Darla's the leader. He's giving plenty. 100 left to go. Prince of Darla, Hot and High trying to get on terms. Prince of Darla, Hot and High. They went to it. Nothing between them. Prince of Darla might be a nose, but it's awfully close. Prince of Darla joined by Hot and High right on the line in a nail-biter to the Belmont Guineas. Behind them is Herald. Also right there like clockwork. A Summer Fling. Castle Road battled on all right. In behind them came Westbound, Fiery Spark, Land Franco, Pony Up, Linchpin. Then came Vatican Storm, who never got warm. Ladies Pro, Spellborn well back. Followed further back in the field by Western Ace. And it's amongst the last home with Peaceful Ruler in a thriller. What a finish to the Belmont Guineas. Prince of Darla, Hot and High. Oh, it's close. I'd love to say Hot and High because she's on the outside, but Prince of Darla's got his head down. Herald's run third. Herald has run third, but as far as the winner's concerned, we wait with bated breath. Has Hot and High got to Prince of Darla? Has Prince of Darla held on? There's absolutely nothing between them. Hot and High went down a breath at her last clash. Beaten in the raconteur by Vatican Storm. Prince of Darla up to the top brass at this time of the year in this age group. All the promise in the world he has, and she's got the record on the board. Here are the numbers. Number 12's got it, Hot and High. Lucy Fiore. 11, Prince of Darla, Brad Parnham. 10, Herald, Braden Garth. And 15, Like Clockwork, is fourth. It's a nose by 2 1/4 in 1:37.01. 12, 11, 10, 15. And Hot and High has reclaimed her winning mantle. She's now the victor of 6 of her 7 runs. She was beaten a nose last start. She wins a nose today. She found a way. Somehow she found something. She had on her outside Westbound. She had to shoulder her way clear. Prince of Darla had set his sights for the judge. And then Hot and High had to really knuckle down and show all of her class, all of her quality to get there. When it looked as though the big chestnut might have fallen in, it's gone the other way. Herald back third. Verona, Brett Fogarty, Hot and High, trained by Dion Luciani. Terrific result for his stable and ridden by Lucy Fiore. And they'll be awfully proud of what this filly's done this afternoon. Beating Prince of Darla, the Snippet Son, Darla Lass Gelding for S.J. Miller, Brad Parnham, and Herald by Gingerbread Man, Braden Garth, Jason Miller. But a fabulous addition to the Guineas of 2026. The last event today will be the happy 70th birthday Fred White handicap, underway at 4:50. They're all going to run. Let's go downstairs. What a finish that was in the feature event this afternoon, Locke.
What a race, Darren. Haven't we been absolutely treated to some fantastic photo finishes in this 3-year-old winter series? But I'm now joined by winning trainer Dion Luciani. Dion, congratulations on the victory. Hot and high. She is all heart. What a filly.
Yeah, it was great. She really dug deep today, the filly. I guess last start, when she was a very short price favourite, I come here very confident thinking she would win, and I guess she didn't have as good a run as the winner, but I just walked away scratching my head a little bit because I went to the races very confident. But today I probably thought she was under the odds because obviously she was fairly beaten last start, but that was the true horse today. So for whatever reason, I didn't have it right up to the mark last start, but that's the true horse. When she's under pressure, she digs and she finds.
Talk us through this preparation. Have you always felt that she's been looking for the mile this time in?
I had up until last start. I guess I started to second-guess myself a little bit when she was... I guess she was still strong through the line, but not as strong as she had been. But all the way along, we'd thought that she was a miler, and she's certainly complimented that today.
What could the future look like for her in 6 months' time? Could she potentially be looking at a race like a Railway Stakes?
Well, she's definitely a summer horse. It just depended whether she was going to have an extra couple of weeks in the paddock and target the Mares series, or whether we give her a bit of a quicker turnaround and target the better races. And Brett Fogarty and I both had the same plan. We thought if we won today at the mile and she proved she ran a strong mile, then we'd have a crack at the better ones, because you don't get many chances to roll the dice, and there's a lot of money on offer, so we'll have a crack and try and head that way.
Have we seen the best of her yet? Have you got to the bottom of her?
I don't think so, because she's still pretty raw, and this preparation, she's won 3 races, but she hasn't really had a clean crack all the way through. She did a heap of work first up, she got desperately held up second up, and even today she had to pull it out, so she's having to do it the hard way. I mean, the only day she had an easy run, she got beat, so maybe she likes doing it the tough way. But look, she's an exciting filly with hopefully a very bright future.
An outstanding training performance here. Well done.
Cheers, buddy.
There's Dion Luciani. Here's Lucy Fury.
Lucy, last start, this filly was a bit of a sitting duck. Today it looked like that speed was red hot from a long way out. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was really on today, and definitely a big change from the last race. I'd said to Dion and Brett when I come in last start, I was like, oh, next time the mile, just make sure she gets cover. I think just no matter where she is, that she's just waiting. She's got to turn her foot to run them down.
She is not an overly big filly. She had a big horse to your outside. What were your thoughts coming to the corner?
I think because she travels so well, and I know she's small, but you're just never in doubt. Like, if there's a run there, she'll just take it. And I was like, oh, I'll do or die. That's happening.
What about the final stages there? We didn't know, watching it live, who won, inside, outside. What were your thoughts?
I was pretty confident, but after last time, I was like, oh, just wait till I get back and don't go the early crow.
You've ridden her a few starts now. Is she a miler? Is this her best trip?
Who knows? She gives me the feeling like when I'm behind the gates, she's very lively. She doesn't feel like a miler. Like, she feels like a little sprinter. So I think she's just really versatile, and I don't know where her limit is.
Great ride, great result. Well done.
Thank you.
What a race. Lucy Fury there catching up with Michael Heaton. Dion Luciani trains hot and high. The 2-darn hot filly is now 6 from 7, and she takes out the feature of the afternoon, the Belmont Guineas.